Hello, my name is Dan Ball and I'm president of Lander University.
Hi, my name's Kimberly Chitwood and I am the assistant to the president at Lander University.
My name is Adam Taylor and I'm the vice president for governmental relations at Lander University.
Good morning. I am Sadie Irwin and I have been with Lander University for approximately 10 years. The first 8 years I was the assistant to the president, and I just want to tell you a little bit about Ann Scott. I was blessed to meet Ann Scott several years ago. She is a very dynamic, with it, hardworking young woman, and I was blessed to be able to meet her and hire her in the president's office.
I teach film and video at Lander University, and we do small short films, and we do a narrative and we do a documentary, and she did such a wonderful job. For the first time she's ever taken on anything like this, she did a 20-minute documentary. Usually our documentaries are 5 minutes. She did a 20-minute documentary on the president of the university, Dr. Ball, and did a great job. It was something you really would enjoy watching. And then she shifted gears and did a fictional narrative that was very entertaining and funny. And she also took a marketing class, which she helped us develop a marketing plan for our radio, newsletter, and TV media here at Lander University, and did a wonderful job with that.
She was a fantastic student for me. Always prepared, always had a plan, had a great attitude, a can-do attitude, took on big projects very professionally, and did some of the best work that we've ever had in class.
I want to tell you a little bit about a young lady who has worked for me for more than 2.5 years. Her name is Ann Scott O'Brien, and she is a mass communication major here at Lander University, scheduled to graduate this coming December. The reason I hired her, and the reason I think you should take a look at hiring this young woman, she is the first person that someone sees when they come into the president's office. So I take special care and pride in hiring those individuals that make a good impression on the folks that come to visit Lander University. Ann Scott's done a great job. She not only is a receptionist, she does some secretarial work, some scheduling work for me. She runs errands. She even gives me some advice on how I might behave. And so her academic record is very good.
And she has worked as a student worker in our office and under my supervision for almost 2.5 years. And she has been tremendous. She is always on time, and she is very helpful. She takes the initiative to complete tasks. She's thorough and accurate. She's willing to pitch in and help wherever needed. She's willing to fill in for other students. If there's ever a reason, because of a class or, another commitment that she has to miss work, she will always find a replacement, and I can always count on her. And she's a quick learner and very dependable, and also personality-wise, she is very friendly, and just in getting to know her personally, I know that she's very loyal to her family and friends, and she's very compassionate.
And I wanted to share some information on one of my students here at Lander. One of my good friends is Ann Scott O'Brien. Ann Scott will graduate Lander University in December of 2015. I work in the president's office at Lander, and she has been a real asset for us, working as a student worker for the past 2 years. She's been extraordinary in her service to the president's office. We get a lot of visitors in here every day, and she's been very pleasant, making sure she greets each and every visitor with the way that visitors should be treated at Lander. I also wanted to mention that she has been in Gamma Phi Beta sorority for the past 4 years at Lander. She's also currently serving in Columbia for an internship at Hidden Wounds. This deals with folks with PTSD and other disorders of coming back from war, and I think that's great for Ann Scott to be in that type of work. She also has interned at WLG-TV at Lander University. She will be doing that in this fall, and she's also worked at XLR Radio at Lander University. She's written stories and also been live on the air.
I think you should look at this young lady and give her the opportunity to secure a position with your firm.
Highly recommend her to any future employer. And if anybody ever had any questions or needed to talk to us, we here in our office highly recommend Ann Scott, and we think very highly of her as a person and a worker.
I would just say that Ann Scott is a terrific student at Lander, and she would be an asset to any organization.
And I just can't say enough about this fine young woman.
I would give her 2 thumbs up, and you should hire her. If you don't, you're making a mistake.
Let me just tell you, if you want someone with initiative, that has great ideas, that is willing to step and think outside the box, then you definitely want to consider Ann Scott for your organization. She has been a vital and played a vital role in the president's office. I think she's played a vital role on campus with her organizational skills and duties within her major, and also she has pursued things outside of this campus. For example, building her own website for her family business, planning and doing events for her family business. How many 20 to 22-year-olds do you know that are taking that kind of initiative? And Ann Scott is that kind of young woman. And now she is even implementing her own website to promote herself and to show you a little bit about what you would be obtaining with someone like Ann Scott. So she is a great organizer. She's very thoughtful. And I think when you think about young people that you are wanting to invest in, she is the kind of person that you're going to want to invest in. She's going to be a great investment for you, and she is going to give back tenfold. So I would just say she is worth the extra look and spending time to getting to know her and watching her work. It has been an honor and pleasure to watch her work in the President's office. I can't tell you, she's just one of those stars. So, you know, I know that many of you in your role meet young people and think, wow. And she's one of those people that I met and just thought, wow. And when you think about a president's office and a student body, we really wanted to hire our students that had that wow factor, so that when people walked in, they wanted to be a part of Lander. And so that's what we had with Ann Scott, and I think that's what you will have when you hire Ann Scott for your organization. And I just want to avail myself to you if you have questions or would like to further discuss her. I know that my contact information is available for you. I'd love to have the opportunity to discuss her with you, but I just want to say you would be getting a young lady that is going to be a star. And so I've just been blessed to be a part of her time at Lander, and it has been a real pleasure and honor to watch her grow and also see the things that she has before her and her desires for the future. So she's going to be a winner.